be 15 feet. Is it 15 feet? Yeah, 15 feet tall. I feel like even right now, like my physical height serves me well. So if I have 15 inches, maybe it would serve me even better. So I would go for the 15 feet, yeah.
I would rather, be like the middle. Should it be like a specific, whether up or down? Okay, maybe down. One thing that I always want to grow, being an artist or being a creative person, is that you're sometimes like a kid. Your mind is so free. So being someone small or being like a kid, you have all the freedom to do whatever you want.
I would rather be 50, not inch tall, because I think it will be easier for me to walk around and be everywhere, the place where I want to visit without people to see me. That would be amazing.
Well, to be tall, there are some advantages. To be tiny and short, there are many disadvantages. So I'd rather choose to be 15 feet tall. Begin to fix paintings on the wall without using a ladder.
I think 5 inches high. Wow. Yeah, like I think that would be like a fairy tale. I think it's all about seeing the world in a different time and in space. And I feel like if I was 5 inches high, I would love to live in that world and just explore everything because I love nature and I think I would just be outside all the time if I was at that age. So I think yeah, 5 inches high for me.
Futi 15 sababu nataka kuwa mrefu, sitaki kuwa mfupi. Jinsi ninavyokuwa mrefu na jinsi ninavyopiga hatua kwa mtu mkubwa.
I would be 5 inches because I think I want to experience the world from below and see the magnitude of everything around me. And yeah, I just think there's a certain, I could be carried around by people. I could climb inside of sculptures. And I'd rather be small than big because I think people can also take care of me.
It's rather being tall, though I'm short, but I think it's rather being tall because I think society give tall people many opportunities, like they can be model, yeah, and the few opportunities are given to short people.
Okay, so my name is Andrew Munuwa. I'm a visual artist from Tanzania.
My name is Amani Abeid, and I'm a conceptual artist.
You know, my name is Tadhi Alawi. I am a dance and yoga instructor.
Kwa majina naitwa Lazaro Samuel, aka Vocha za Baridi. Ya mimi msanii.
I go by the name Tuki Onana, and I'm a visual artist.
My name is Elias Jengo, a retired art professor at the University of Dar es Salaam.
Well, my name is Valerie Amani. I am proudly Tanzanian artist.
My name is Hussein Juma. I'm a Tanzanian contemporary visual artist.
As it came, it all seemed like a joke. We used to sit right over here and we would talk about Corona, and it just seemed like that's something that would just happen maybe in Asia and it won't come to Africa. So it was like, okay, that's their business, not ours. Things would just go.
I think my plans went wrong. It didn't work, all of them, during the Corona. I was supposed to travel some places. I had very difficult time that for me as an artist to keep not working. And as you know, the salary or the budget of most of the artists is about to work daily, going somewhere and doing something. So I couldn't have even enough budget for me to stay longer without going out. not enough money to buy internet every day to be able to join in those parts of programs.
During the lockdown, I was able to finish a painting, that painting. I had peace of mind, very few visitors, so I really enjoyed myself. I couldn't travel, I couldn't go out. I finished that painting, took me about a month or so, and I was quite glad. I wasn't afraid of anything.
As an artist, it was a bigger challenge with the fact that how do you interact with the audience when it comes to the presentation of your work. That it's a transformation also. The way how we rely to these regular forms of presenting our work.
Ya, Corona nafikiri nisingeweza kuisemea sababu tunajua hajamwacha mtu salama. Kila mmoja imemwacha kwenye majonzi au imemwacha kwenye furaha. Kwa hiyo ilikuja kila mmoja na style yake ya maisha.
When Corona came to DAW, it was really difficult because a lot of projects and things I'd planned to do had stopped or had to stop. I moved back into my parents' house for the first time in so many years. But that in turn also turned into a blessing because I got to spend time and get to know them better. And then for a moment, I thought I couldn't go to school because my scholarship conditions changed, which was a big panic. But the backside of that was my community came through for me, and I still managed to get to school, albeit I'm still in a country full of Corona right now. So I think the year was just full of a lot of ups and downs, a lot of emotional growth. I think, we also realized how much we need each other. It was a difficult and challenging year, but all in all, I guess I wouldn't change a lot about it.
Experience was not good because first of all I have to move from the studio and to my home place. So I have to create it from home, not a studio. And especially for me, I create the works that are inspired by society, inspired by people I connect with. So being alone at home means that the inspiration is now minimal.
It's called Tumaini la Ishi, like that's the film, The Living Hope. So one thing that made us survive, I can say, during Corona, because we somehow lived together, like nearly for like a month. We were all together, me, Luena, and Kumeza. We shared a house. So it was what made us survive. It was just having hope, because there is no way you're making money, and your daily life was like really hard to handle. But we were just then like hoping for the best to come, and that's how we survived, and I think that's what inspired the whole film, that we're just going through this for a certain period of time, but then after we'll go back to our normal life.
So Stay at Home is the short dance film which is explain about my perspective during Corona. So I live in Dar es Salaam, where 5 million of people are, and it's the city where we have different levels of life. There's a middle life, there's a poor life, and there's a rich life people. So my focus was for me as a middle life, I can say. I don't know if I am, but also as a poor life people, because every day we are about to wake up and going outside to looking for money, to looking for life, and we don't even get a lot. Normally we get only day money for tomorrow, and then after have to go again, or tomorrow you have to go again. So when at beginning, when the neighbor countries started to lock down, I was so afraid of it, because I was like, I don't have enough money because this corona just came very surprised, you know. I had no money to even stay for 1 week. So it was so much stress on my side, and I feel like, I think if this corona, if it's going to be locked down in Tanzania, I think not only for protecting us not having corona, but also it will make us to die. It will make us to not live the life that we used to, which is, of course, for poor people, you have to die, because if you don't have money and the government cannot give you money, where you can survive. So I decided to make a short dance film, which is explain that thoughts and feeling that had felt that beginning.
Many people believe that people wasting their time with expensive bombs and all that. The biological warfare, I think the diseases reminded people of the power of biological warfare. And that's my fear. People say atomic bombs are nothing. Let us improve our biological things.
As it started out as, I think if you look at it, it started out with images, because I was using found images from the internet, and I would merge them in with collages, and I would add paint on top of them, and then after that it transferred from that to just to the basic tools of just the brush, which is what I would use when I would go into the software itself. How the process in tandem with everything else that was going on in my life, because at the same time as that was going on, I also got diagnosed with a mental disorder. So as my body was healing, I was also using the practice as a form or tool of healing, because it would help me with my cognitive practices for my brain. Yes, it would be like a cumulative experience of the whole day. Like whatever I went through the whole day, it would just come out of that experience at the end of the day. Whatever, if I had an argument, if I had a really bad day, if I had a really good day, it would all end up on the canvas at the end of the day.
Kusema kweli, watu wengi wakunisahau na hata babangu alinisahau. Kwa hiyo nikaamua kufanya story ya baadhi ya picha. Kwa story hapa katikati hapa ni kwa maisha yangu. Nilisafiri kwenda nyumbani. Nilipofika nyumbani, kusema kweli watu wengi wakunifahamu. Hata babangu alinisahau. Kwa hiyo niliamua kufanya zile sababu niliumizwa, nikaona labda babangu bado ana bifu na mimi. Sana
I was trying to analyze the way, the scale of this pandemic and the way how it has attacked the lives of different people. We have different people in our societies of whom we see them as heroes. We have these doctors, we have religious clerics, we have like different people with different occupations, but despite of them being with these occupations, but they have also been attacked with this pandemic. So it's a pandemic that has brought like some kind of a rational society.
The two pieces together are called A Note on Keeping Up Appearances. And in reflection to, everything that happened this year, and just how, Swahili culture is like, there's so many ways to say, poa, sawa, bas, shwari, there's so many ways to present yourself as being okay and being positive and being kept together, that, in the background, what we're really feeling, there's so many other emotions. There are anxious emotions, there's fear, there's confusion, there's anger, that I feel like a lot of us experience, but we have to kind of keep this face. We have to keep up appearances.
That piece, as it's known, the unknown muse, I was creating it to reflect all people, because the situations encounter all people, the entire world. So I call it a non-muse. That's to reflect all people are involved in the situations. And what really inspires me is how the information is spread about the COVID-19, especially here in Tanzania, that most people get information from social medias rather than other medias like radio and the televisions and the newspaper. So I think most of people get information which are wrong. That's why I create the art piece, and I use the newspapers as a media to show that this information was given to the society.
Moved to Kigamboni, and I have started my own studio space over there, so I'll be painting and photography and everything. So we are planning to launch that in 2021, and then we have a lot other stuff. So I'm trying to get some residency, different places, and then we have like some different creative programs we've planned for 2021. So when the time comes, people will see.
Naweza nikasema na ndoto kubwa kuendelea kufanya vitu vikubwa na kuendelea kubuni kila ubunifu. Mara nyingi yo napenda kubuni vitu tofauti. Napenda kufikiria mbali zaidi. Kwa hiyo naamini kwa mwakani tena naweza nikaja na Mungu kama akitujalia naweza nikaja na style nyingine mpya. Yeah.
I personally am likely to produce those works which also integrate with the global community in a way that is more timely, is more contemporary. So 2020, 2021, 2021 will take the foundation of what I've laid in 2020.
You know what? I think if there's one thing that this year has taught me is to not be stuck in hopes and dreams. I think it has taught me to be open to possibilities. So I hope for next year that I'm able to really embody this air of welcoming possibilities and being able to adapt to change, and that not being the end of the world. I think this year, like I really struggled when things changed. I really struggled because in my head I was so set that this is how it's supposed to be. So for next year, I just hope it's more about experiencing and learning and growing without necessarily having any fixed expectations.
Art is something that unifies people. It makes us all feel as one, and so I welcome them to come over here and maybe us to go over there and like see how things run. Yeah.
I would like the audience to look at the painting and think about the future. That here's Corona that has caused a lot of havoc. So sad that people are dying like animals, with statistics, frightening statistics, everywhere in the world. And some people don't care, as if those who die are just animals or insects. So I would like the people who look at the painting to think about the future. That what are we going to do now about the future? So many things are going to happen.
I hope you come in with an open mind, and yeah, I hope you come in with an open mind, and I hope the art moves you into something. Maybe it inspires you, and or pushes you to create something in itself. So I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that. I hope it does that for you. I hope it moves you in one way or the other. So because we're all just creatives, creating from the bottom of our hearts, and we hope that what we do touches you as much as what we do touches us. So yeah, I hope it does that for you. I hope it does something for you. So, yeah.
Naweza nawakaribisha sana waje waone kazi zangu, na naamini sijai kushindwa siku zote. Nazidi kusonga mbele, nazidi kufanya vizuri, naamini hivyo watapenda na wakaribisha sana.
Very thankful to be part of these exhibitions, and so thankful that many people can see my work, though they cannot interact with it directly, but they can see through virtual reality. It's a good thing for me. And one thing I want to tell people is to stay safe, enjoy the exhibitions.
Yeah, I mean, whoever visits the space, I would like to say to them, I hope they give themselves the chance to take their time, the chance to embrace all parts of themselves. Yeah, and I hope that they're also able to tell the people that they care about them and be honest with them. And stay safe, y'all. Stay safe, and yeah, I just really hope that you enjoy this exhibition, and that it's able to move something in you or inspire something in you.